Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks from the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks podcast, and I'm coming with you today with another review of Promised Neverland Season 2. Episode 2 came out on Thursday. I was a little disappointed because Episode 1 came out last Wednesday, so when I checked, it was not there, and then I found out that it was going to be coming out on Thursday. I watched it today. I was hyped. We got a little bit more info on the good demons like I talked about last week, so I'm going to talk about my review for episode 2. But before I get into that, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video so that way you can keep up with your boys at the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks team. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's episode. So episode 2 picks right back up where the last episode ended with Ray and Emma. They're scared. They think that they're about to be slaughtered by these demons, and they're not. They want to know where the other kids are, and the giant demon tells them that they're safe. They're down the hall. You can go check on them. Ray and Emma, they still don't trust these guys. They end up running down the hall, and then they find the rest of the kids. They're safe. They're eating dinner, and the good demons, they come and they reveal who they are. The female's name is Mujika, and the male's name is Sonju, and they pretty much just say that we don't eat humans. That's not us. That's against our faith. The other demons, they eat humans because that's what they want to do. And it goes into a story where Sonju pretty much tells Ray and Emma about the history of the demons and how there are humans still alive. There's a demon world, and then there's a human world where it's like both are on the same planet, but it's like the demons have one side of the planet and the humans have one side of the planet because there was a war that had happened. And during this war, there was a lot of bloodshed, and there was finally a pact that was made where the humans wouldn't kill the demons and the demons wouldn't kill the humans as long as nobody crossed over into one another's territory and all that other shabazz. So we find out that because that the kids were born in this demon world, that they can't go to the human world because their ancestors were left over in the demon world as part of the pack, so that way that the demons could continue to replenish their food system. So we find out more about why the kids were born, why their food supply and whatnot. And it's just crazy. It's interesting. It gives Emma hope, because now Emma's just like, well, if there's a human side, then we can travel there. And Sonju and Mujika, they offer to help train the kids. They show them how to cook. They show them how to, find resources. They show them how to plant. And they show them the most important thing, which is how to fight, because none of them know how to fight. On the farm, all they did was study and learn. And now, because they're in the real world now and they're not on the farm, they have to protect themselves. So they show them where the demon compounds are at, and they're letting them know that this is the path that you guys are going to have to take. You're going to have to go through a desert, and in the desert, like, there aren't going to be any demons there, so that we know now. But we don't know until we get to the episode where there are demons there. Emma, she wanted to go with Sonju because he was going to go to scout the area ahead on the path that they're going to be taking. And when they go there, Emma, she wants to kill a living thing, because while they are being trained and whatnot, they haven't been, given any actual live target practice. And with Emma being the leader of this team, she has to be able to protect her brothers and sisters. So she sees this bird in the tree. She fires the arrow at it and she kills it. And then Sonju, he tells Emma about the rose, the Gupna, and how you're supposed to place the Gupna on your target that you just killed, because it drains the blood and it makes the meat more juicier, and it keeps it alive a lot longer and more fresh and all this stuff. And Emma, she kills the animal, and she kind of hesitates on putting the Gupna in the bird because she took a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, these are still kids, and now they have to, you know, fight for their own survival. So it was a pretty interesting scene, like seeing Emma, you know, take that leadership role to the next level and wanting to do this. I can see Ray coming up behind. I can see him eventually like trying to you know, kill something as well, because he's second in command. And then you have, you know, Gilda and Don, and I'm sure, because it's like the four of them are the oldest, so of course when it comes to protecting everybody, it's like the younger kids are going to look up to them to protect them. So I just want to see like where it's going to go from there. Pretty much this episode was, you know, just backstory, like learning the history and everything. There was one point where, you know, Emma thought that they were they were in a like different world or something, that they weren't in the year 2045. They thought that, you know, that this might be fake, that they had been lied to, because, you know, they had been lied to on the farm. But you know, Sonju, he told him, he was just like, no, like this is all real, this is the right year and everything, and he explained it to him. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next week. The kids, they did joke Ray, because he chickened out, he almost died, and if it wasn't for Sonju, he would have died. So you know, that happened. And then also when Emma and Sonju returned to the cave, the kids, they notice that there's something different about Emma now, and she just lets them know that I'm okay. And it's because she killed the animal, she took a life, and this is what she has to do to protect her brothers and sisters. So again, like I said, I'm looking forward to next week's episode. Let me know in the comments if you like this episode, or if you didn't like it, if you know, what you're looking forward to as the series continues. And yeah, make sure that you like and subscribe and share this video, so that way you can keep up with me, your hero Benjamin Banks, and the rest of the crew at the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks team. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter by typing in @KingBenji_Banks, and you can find me on Facebook by searching for Benjamin Banks, and I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. And also follow all of the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks social media accounts at Leveling Up Banks, so that way you can keep up with our team all across social media. And we release new episodes of our podcast every Tuesday, brand new episodes, so make sure that you check those out. And we also have a Patreon. If you're feeling generous and you would like to donate to us, it is at Leveling Up Banks. I hope that you enjoyed this review for episode 2, and I'll be back next week for episode 3. Until I see you next time, stay safe and keep your pinkies up. Peace.